Liberal women are never young and pretty. One thing I noticed from watching the news, whether it be CNN or Fox, is every time they show a protest, and it's a liberal protest and they're protesting Donald Trump or Elon Musk, every time they show females, they're always like in their 60s or 70s, and they got like gray hair and they're old. And if there are young chicks in the crowd, like say if there's like college chicks or something like that, they're usually butt ugly and they have like short hair and they look something like this. So why is this? Why are liberal women always never young and pretty? It's always like the Republican chicks who are young and pretty. You ever notice that? So I did a little research, and all these liberal chicks who are like in their 60s and stuff like that, who are at like abortion protests, even though they'd never need an abortion in a million years because they're old and ugly, they're the ones always protesting, and they're at these liberal rallies. And the reason why they're at these rallies is because when they were younger, like back in the 70s or whatever, they were also ugly then. And because they were ugly back then, they weren't part of a group, and they had very little friends. So now's like their big chance in 2025, when they're, 65 or whatever like that. Now's their chance to be a part of something big, like a big Donald Trump protest, or, abortion activist type crap. It's because they're all pretty much bitter losers who never got attention like back in the 70s or something like that. So now they're finally getting their shot on CNN when they go to a protest. They get to protest and be a quote-unquote activist because, nobody wanted them sexually. Nobody wanted to start a family with them. Like the Republican chicks over here, who actually look pretty, right? I don't know, it's just because these chicks want to be a part of something. And I think deep down, they actually love Donald Trump. But they don't want to admit it. The reason why they love that he's president is because they have a reason to go protest every weekend. Every Sunday they can get together. I mean, this is better than going to church for them. They can get together and with Edna and Sally, and they could be like, oh God, did you see what Donald Trump did last week? Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. He is such disgrace. Deep down, they're happy that Donald Trump won. It's because these chicks can get together. They can have their little ceremony to help bring up their self-esteem because it was so bad back in the 70s. But now they can be a part of something bigger, like an abortion protest, which is something they would never get in a million years because, well, they'd actually never have the opportunity to get one anyways.